Why, yes, I did make this intro. Thank you for noticing. It sucks. Fuck you. This video builds off things that I talked about in my first few videos of the series, so if you want to get full context here, I'd suggest you check those videos out as well. But basically, I don't think that time is a viable means to create a successful YouTube channel these days. Instead, it's way more beneficial to find another method of exposure, and I've talked about clickbait, shoutouts, and drama as methods. But today, we're going to be exploring the final method I want to talk about in self-promotion. Now, self-promotion, as defined by Google, is the action of promoting or publicizing oneself or one's activities, especially in a forceful way. And I think that's a pretty apt description. You push your channel, your videos to others who probably wouldn't see them otherwise in order to garner yourself some attention. Now, in general, I think that self-promotion is looked down upon by people in the YouTube community who kind of associate the term strictly with people who like to spam links to their videos or self-promote in a deceptive way. But I don't think that all self-promotion is worthy of being categorized as bad. You first have to distinguish the type of self-promotion that's being demonstrated. There are specific places online that allow you to post links to your videos for various reasons, whether that be for criticism or for free advertisement, and personally, I think that's a good way to get your name out there. I've tried this on 2 occasions. I posted a video on a Reddit page for criticism, and I also posted a video on Colossal is Crazy's Promote Your Shit Discord page as a means of self-promotion. And I think that's the type of self-promotion that, in general, people aren't going to have much of an issue with. Or at least I personally don't have an issue with. Because that forum or Discord page is for that type of thing, so if it's there for you, why not use it? However, while I did use both of these places to sort of attempt self-promotion, I would have to say that I don't think it really benefited me a great deal in the long run. When I posted to the Reddit page, according to the feedback I received, 2 people checked out my video, which isn't really a very high number, even though one of them did subscribe, which was awesome, and I'm thankful for, but still, only 2 people isn't a huge amount. Then, when I posted to the Colossal is Crazy Discord, I'm 99% certain that no one checked it out because I checked the video statistics for like 20 to 30 minutes after I posted that, and it didn't show that any more views were on the video. So in regards to that, I would have to say that self-promotion isn't overly beneficial if taken a legitimate route, at least not in my experience. So if you don't get many people to come to your video through legitimate means, you're going to have to start tricking them into it or pushing it on them even harder, and that's where spamming and deception come in. Now, as far as spam goes, I think I understand it from both sides. From the person receiving the spam or seeing it spammed on message boards or whatnot, I think it comes across as either being desperate for attention or shamelessly annoying. But from the person spamming, I think it's like, I know these people would like my video once I got them there, but none of them are going there, so I'll just have to annoy them into submission. And while yes, it's annoying and disruptive to see someone doing something like that, if they don't, then they're probably not going to get much attention. As for deception, I don't think that it's ever good to deceive someone into going to your channel. But what exactly do I mean by deception? Well, I'm sure there's a lot of methods out there, but for my 2 examples, I'm going to be using Sinn0h and Jack Thomas. We'll start with Jack since I already made a video on him, and his case is a little bit more straightforward, so here's the comment that I got from Jack. Hey, cool video, I really enjoyed watching. You have some real talent at making these videos. I have a channel as well, by the way, called Jack Thomas. This is my secondary channel that I watch videos on, lol. I'm the blonde-haired guy, haha. If you ever have a minute and can search my main account on YouTube and subscribe if you liked it, that'd mean so much to me. Even if you don't have the time though, keep doing what you're doing and I'll keep watching. Now, as I stated in my previous video, this account was linked to a secondary account to, I guess, kind of throw people off the scent that he was deceiving them, even though he did not do a very good job of it. But basically, Jack leaves comments like this on smaller channels, and that bolsters his subscriber count and gives him more potential to grow. But it's deceptive in that he didn't subscribe to the person's channel that he left this on. He leaves virtually the same comment on every video, so he probably didn't even watch the video, and it preys on the desire for validation that a lot of smaller channels want. What I mean by that is, he tells channels something nice to open up. Hey, cool video, I really enjoyed watching. You have some real talent at making these videos. Giving them a compliment so as to validate their belief that they're making something funny or interesting. Then he plugs his own channel, and generally smaller channels will take that compliment and try to reciprocate by going to his videos, liking, and subscribing. It's a comment that preys on the naive and kind natures of small channels. Next, let's talk about Sinn0h's self-promotion, which is deceptive, but personally I wouldn't class it up there with a comment like Jack's. So if you don't know, Sinn0h is known for self-promoting with comments like this, in the comments section of bigger YouTubers. Now, at first glance, you may think that this comment is fine. However, it's actually Sinn0h commenting and then replying to himself with dummy accounts so as to inflate the likelihood that you'll go check out his channel. If you want a video that goes into more detail about it, then I would suggest watching a video by this Tide guy who made a pretty good video about it, going into more detail to back up the claim. I'll link that below, but I'm going to go more into how I perceive it. And I have to say that even though it is extremely deceptive, I personally don't find it to be that bad. I mean, it's certainly worthy of criticism, and it makes him look like a complete asshole when you find out that it's a lie, but I don't think that it's in the same category as something like what Jack Thomas left, because it's targeting a different audience. You see, with Jack's comment, he's targeting a small YouTuber, preying on a single person to try to get them to give him something without him giving them anything in return, and playing it off as if he did. But with Sinn0h, he's leaving a comment relative to the video and then replying to it with other accounts, hinting that he has a good channel. There's no specific target. The target is whoever read the comment and the ensuing comments and then had their interest piqued. Then you can go to his channel and like it, or you can go to his channel and think he's an idiot. But it's not played as if he's going to return any kind of favor to you, and to me, that's the difference. However, that being said, it still makes him look like a prick for scamming you into visiting his channel, and personally, I think the majority of his content is garbage, but as far as self-promotion goes, it's not the worst type in my eyes, even though I still don't think it should be done. Anyways, that's the video, guys. Like it, don't like it, let me know. Overall, I don't think self-promotion is a terrible thing, it's just all about how you go about it. Also note that I suck at self-promotion, so if you think that my accounts of it were inadequate for a synopsis of how viable it is as an exposure method, I can totally understand that. That's just my take on the limited amount that I've tried. Also, this is my last YouTube issues exposure video, so I'll be moving on to a new subtopic. I think what I'm going to do is content and just talk about different content types like Let's Plays, commentary, what have you, and just give my opinions on them as a whole. I also think I'm going to make a video for an overarching view of exposure as a whole here on YouTube at some point as well, and it'll probably incorporate some points from these videos. Shark Pride for life, bruh.